Can we talk about what's in your heart for a minute? I want to talk to you about the myths we believe, the fears we're hiding, and what might actually be possible in your relationship. There are some things I need you to consider, not as your therapist, but as someone who sees this pattern every single day. There is often a deep fear coming to the surface when we talk about staying or going. So let's talk about that. Fear of being swallowed up by the life you're in, fear of fading away, losing yourself, fear of feeling unloved for the rest of your life, fear of being unseen forever. I can't tell you how many times I wished you could say that to your own husband, who, believe it or not, is likely suffering from these same things in the corner of his mind. And I can say that with certainty because I've heard those exact worries from men in my work over the years. And here's what makes those fears even harder to talk about. We've been taught some myths about how communication should work. When he ignores my feelings, he's emotionally unavailable. There's a belief out there that our partners must respond to how we are feeling in the exact moment we're feeling it, in the exact way we might need them to. This is impossible and unrealistic, and we wouldn't want anyone demanding that of us. So if that myth isn't serving you, what is actually possible, you might ask? What if it's possible for you to talk to each other about these fears? Has that even happened? Has it been attempted? Might there have been moments where those words could have been said? Can't that happen now? You don't always need a therapist for this. Sometimes you just need opportunity and maybe the courage to say things like, I'm scared we're drifting apart. I miss you. I'm afraid. And I hope you try that conversation. I really do. But I also need to be honest about this next point. Whether that conversation happens or not, whether you stay or you go, there's something else you need to hear. And I'm going to let someone else tell you because she lived it. Well, I kept having one bad relationship after another, and eventually I came to the conclusion that the only thing they all had in common was me. So I went into therapy and determined what I was doing to pick the wrong types of guys. I changed my behavior and finally met my husband. We were a couple after our first date and have been married now for 23 years. So what's your part? What patterns are you bringing into this? Because here's the truth. You can have the scary conversations with your husband. You can go to couples therapy. You can even leave and start over. But if you don't answer what's mine, you'll keep hitting the same walls. I'm not denying there are greener pastures out there, people who have found new loves. But if your life has been like what many of us have, where we didn't learn how to respect Earth, we could very easily repeat our patterns and wind up with sawdust like dirt. I know this is heavy, and you're thinking, how do I even know if what I have is healthy or unhealthy? I have a short video that breaks down exactly how healthy relationships feel, function, and look towards their future compared to unhealthy ones. It'll give you some clarity, but don't skip this inner work question here in this video. It matters whether you stay or go.